Here's your assignment for today. Today we're going to do some virtual college visits so that you can not just picture yourself in the center of campus at a university, but actually see it virtually. All right, so here is the assignment. All you need to do is open this, and both of these forms are the same. Virtual College Tour, Form 1, Form 2 are the same. Because basically I need you to visit two colleges, any universities of your choice, and you're going to answer the questions. So when you look at the different tours, some are videos, some of them are maps that you're walking through, virtual maps. Some of them are guided tours, sort of interactive. So what you want to do is type in the university that you're going to be looking at, and then during your virtual tour, try to find pros and cons about the college. Like, what do you not like about it, and what do you like about it? Okay, what you do like about it are the pros. What you don't like about it would be the cons. Okay, so that's just kind of loose to interpretation. So try to come up with as many as you can. Then next question, based on what you're able to view, what's your impression of the campus? So be as detailed as you can. I don't want just 2 or 3 word sentences. Be as detailed as you want. Be as detailed as you can. Your impression of it. Do you like it overall? Keeping in mind the pros and the cons. Would you consider going to this school? Maybe I would not like to go to this school, but why? Okay. And then during the tour, something interesting that you've found about the college, about either the location, the mascot, something that's interesting, and be as detailed as possible. Okay, now notice the score, the point value on this assignment. That would be 50 per page, so make sure that you're as detailed as possible. If you attended this college, what would your major be, and where would you spend a majority of your time taking classes? Okay, now a lot of times you go to these schools and you'll see, like for example, UCLA North Campus would be more of like the humanities, English, and the social sciences, but then South Campus would be more like science, math, and the pre-medical, pre-med school classes and stuff. So where would you spend your time taking classes? Question number 5, if you attend this university, would you like to live on campus housing? So maybe, hopefully you saw what the dorms look like, what the on-campus apartments look like, or whatever other kind of housing accommodations they have. Okay, so what's your impression of that? Be as detailed as possible. If you attended this college, where would you go to have fun? Now, usually these tours do have where you can go to kind of relax, have fun, meet people and stuff like that. So list as many of those as you can. What is the most memorable part of the college visit? So once you're done with your visit, when you think back at it, what's the thing that sticks in your mind the most? Okay, don't say nothing. Find something that did stick most. And then question 8, the overall feeling that you get from this college. Is it a positive feeling? Is it a negative feeling? Is it something that's kind of like, well, in between, but explain why? Be as detailed as possible. And then what would make this college more attractive to you? Okay, so maybe you found out the cost of living at the college, the price of tuition, or maybe their sports teams, something about that, or the food accommodations that they have on campus. Okay, so this would be the questions that you're answering for each college visit. Once you're done with that, then you would go to your second form and you would fill in the one for that one. Okay, now here's where you're going to do the college visits. You're going to click on this first one as an option, and all you need to do is type in what college that you would like to visit. You don't need to fill those in. On some of them, they will ask you to log into something, but don't. Just pick a college. Like, let's say I want to pick, Duke University. I'm just choosing one randomly. So if I choose Duke, then I can see that there might be a tour for this, but if there's not a tour for it, then it would say this college has not yet been featured. But they will have a list of other schools that are featured. So just click on the ones, more college that are featured. And if one of these looks interesting to you, okay, let's say I want to tour Arizona State University. There you go. Start your tour. Okay, so they have videos there. You can look at your locations and just sort of move around, watch a video. Here's a guy who's going to take you on a guided tour. And then different things that you can use to get that information that you're going to use. Okay, so here's a lot of videos on the classes, the lifelong learning, the sports. So find a university that interests you and do that search. Baylor University has a lot of good ones. You can watch different videos and other featured videos. Okay, so now that's your first option of your sources. The next option would be UVisit. Now sometimes this doesn't work for me as far as signing in because they'll ask me to log in, but let's try it. So let's say I want a college in California. So these are the schools that they would show. So let's say I wanted to USC. Gain access. Okay, so they're asking me to apply, so I would not use this one now. At some other time, they may not ask you to sign. So let's go to the next one, virtual campus tours. And there's a straight link to all those other schools. This happened to me last time. It's some tracking thing. I don't know what it is, but it's a pop-up. Just go back to it again and pick a school, and let's say I want to go to school in Alaska Pacific, or I want to go to University of Arizona or Biola, that's in California, Cal Poly Pomona, Cal State Northridge. Okay, so I'll click on that one just because it's there. And here are your different types of campus tours. You have an in-person tour, a self-guided tour, you have a virtual tour. You can actually go and look at the campus, walk through it virtually. Okay, so there's an option for you. You'll get a really good view, you'll get a really good idea of what the campus looks like through that. Okay, and then campus tours is a really good one. If you need another, so this gives you different types of media. Okay, so like for example, let me type in, let me put Duke University again. So Duke University, and it'll give you some details about it, but you'll see, okay, so not in this one, but some of the universities, let's do UCLA, University of California. Okay, that didn't work, so let me just put UCLA, see if that works. I lost the page. Okay, so UCLA, there it is, University of California, Los Angeles. And so some of the schools that you might type in will give you a campus map, a virtual tour, video, website, VR pics. So there's tons of information about any college that might interest you. So look at these different sites. The first one, the third one, and the fourth one seem to be the one that are working now, so maybe stick to those. Answer these questions, and this will be due by Friday. Please stay busy.